Hi, this is Chef Rick, and today I'm going to show you how to make hummus.
Okay, so first of all, chickpeas drained from the can and bicarbonate of soda, or baking soda if you're in America. And what that's going to do is help us to remove the skins from the chickpeas, which is the vast majority of this video, if I'm completely honest with you. You'll see that the end is basically just mix it all together. But we've got those drained chickpeas that have had the bicarb covered in. We're just going to put them into a warm pan. We're not toasting them. This pan is on a very, very kind of medium to low heat. And we're just going to get them all warmed through. You'll kind of know when they're warmed through. You kind of want to almost hear a little, something that resembles close to a sizzle, but it's more the smell. You'll start to smell them coming through. In fact, no, ignore that. You don't want the sizzle. You just pretty much want the smell coming off them. You want them just warmed through. Probably took about 10 minutes that. So the warm chickpeas, we're going to put them into a bowl. And we're going to just add tap water, just cold tap water. This is the first wash that these chickpeas have had. So you'll see that the water, of course, is going to be ever so slightly cloudy. And just using your hands, don't squeeze them hard, but you got to agitate them. Really, really agitate. Is that the right word? You're going to agitate the chickpeas. By rubbing them between your fingers like this, the skins start to fall off. So first of all, you've added that bicarbonate of soda, which is alkaline. So that's the science behind why it starts to remove the shells. But really, just rubbing them between your fingers like this, putting no pressure on them. Don't squash them, don't crush them or anything. Just rub them between your fingers. You'll see, I don't know if the camera can really pick up, it does in a minute, like how many peels are coming off them, how many shells, if you like, are coming off. But what you do now, just tip it out. You can see them going into the sink. I do show you a shot of what the shells look like in a second, but you'll see as you pour there, they're obviously lighter than the chickpeas. There we go, bring it to the camera so you can hopefully see them a bit clearer. So you see them all floating on the surface. That's the shell of the chickpea. A lot of, recipes for hummus just say get the can, stick it in, blend it. Don't do this. It's worth it, I promise you. So I was able to still pour some off there. Put them in a colander. There you go. That's what the shells are going to look like. There were so many. I just thought I'd better show the camera just so you get an idea. Again, from the colander back into a clean bowl again and more fresh water. It sounds so obvious to say, but throughout each of these processes, every time you see just a rogue little shell on its own, just throw it away. Take it off, throw it away. There's a bit of time and effort put into this, but of course that's life, that's cooking. You've got to put a bit of time and effort into it. You'll get the most out of it in the end, and I assure you, you make it this way, you put this extra 10 minutes in at the beginning, 10 minutes, more like 20 minutes, but you put this time in at the beginning and people notice it. It's absolutely beautiful hummus, if I do say so myself. So you see I'm just doing the same thing again, agitating the chickpeas. And as you pour off the water, you'll see that the chickpeas kind of float away, or float off down the edge. There's probably a tool to do this, or if you want to put in the comments, if you peel chickpeas regularly and know a better way to do it, tell me, because I'd like to know it. This was, nowhere near as time consuming as it would be going through and peeling each one on its own. It's actually pretty quick, but there might be a quicker way of doing it. Whatever. There you go. Some more of the peel. Not even close to the amount that I threw away. You can see them then. You see as I'm tipping it in, you can actually see them now. They're really starting to separate. I think I did maybe 3 or 4 of these sort of washes. You can see how clear the water is now. You got really, really clear. You've taken all of the liquid that was on the can, any of that bicarb. By that point, this is all gone. Now we're really just using the water as a tool to get rid of the shells. It's not really a shell. The proper term is a skin, a peel. It's not a shell. It's not hard at all. So you see that they're just so light that they drain off. Like I say, just, get involved. Don't expect the water to do all the work. Do something. As and when you see them, pick them out, throw them away. bobbing to the surface already. They're done. They're done. They know that they know that they're done here. They just want to get out of there as quick as they can. So we're going to get rid of those, pull them off. I'm talking for the sake of talking. You've got the idea. You see what's going on here. We're removing the shells. Skin. See, go through. Pick them out. Pick them out. Pick them out. Don't be no pride in this. Just go in. Pick them out. That's about right there. See, I'll rub them around, agitate them again. It's called rumbling. If you really want to know, doing that, it's called rumbling. You do it with potatoes. Anyway, so you pick out a few of the last little bits that you can see in there. And that's it. That is nice. Quick rumble more. That's it. There's your peeled chickpeas. Now that is pretty much the video. The rest of this, you'll see how simple it gets. But that's the hard work. That's the bit that I would recommend that you do if you're going to make hummus. In fact, I almost insist. Into a food processor. That's a blender. Use a food processor. Goes lemon juice, tahini. You can make tahini. I'll do it in a separate video. Tahini is like sesame paste. Blend it for a while. Let it become kind of light and fluffy. Again, use a food processor. Garlic. In goes garlic. Cumin. All the quantities are going to be in the instructions. And salt. Again, use a food processor. Don't use a blender. This was a ball ache using this. Food processor if what you want. I had to do this that many times. Scrape down the sides. Of course, in this video, I'll try and make it look slick, like I only did it once there. I didn't do it once. I must have done it 10 times. Use a food processor. Scrape the sides as well. Now the chickpeas. So you put half of the chickpeas in there. Blend it, aka food process it at home. And then that'll be nice and smooth now. And then the remaining half. That's all your ingredients in there now. You just want to blend that, and chop that down, and it will just be silky smooth. Put it into your serving bowl. You can already see how smooth that is. It's making me hungry watching this. I made this like a week ago. I want to make some more now after watching this. Like they do in restaurants, use the back of a spoon just to smear it round. Dribble on some extra virgin olive oil. Use extra virgin just because it's got that lovely colouring, of course. Why not use extra virgin? Sprinkle of paprika. That's what I use. Just a normal paprika, not smoked or anything. Just a normal paprika. Yeah, I use. Just gorgeous, nice toasted pita bread. And obviously the idea there was I was going to wipe it down and then leave it. This, I'm not joking, that was about four minutes later. My wife, my son, everyone was getting involved. Thank you so much for watching. Click like and subscribe. That's it. Thank you.